MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air tonight. Game 2 of this 3-game series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Cincinnati Reds. Stepping up now, Manuel Rosales. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First delivery to him on the way.
First pitch, 7-11.
The windup and the 0-1.
Ball. 1-1.
Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Throw to first in time, and the bunt attempt is foiled. So striding forward now, Carlton Abraham. In yesterday's ball game, he launched a couple over the wall, so we'll see if he's got some more thump in that bat here in this one. Ball one. Ikeda has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. Good night for scarves and mittens. It's 48 degrees here at first pitch. But the throw will be well late. So a good play, but it's all for naught, as that'll be an infield single. To the plate now, Peter McDermott, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
2-1.
Down to 2-1.
Fastball is looked at for strike two. Abraham, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Guy Adair would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And this one's taken for ball four. So good work there as the Redbirds have got a two-out base runner. Now at the plate, Guy Adair. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the two-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. Two and two the count. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. As he arrives at second without a play, as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. At the plate, Gustavo Gonzalez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Gonzalez brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall, a home run. In now, William Ramirez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
And this will kick off the base of the wall. And he will pull into second with a two-out double. Into the box now, Clinton Vetter. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Again, another foul ball.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. He'll try again, 1-2. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball two.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And that misses, ball four. So it's first and second now with two out. Stepping into the box, Kevin Santos. And a great chance here for the Cardinals to add on in just the first inning. From the belt, kicks and deals. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. Santos, just 24 years of age. He was selected in the first round back in the 2021 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Hit on the ground to third. Reined in. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. Standing in, Corey Lovett. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here it comes. The windup and the 0-1. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball one. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. Here's a look over to first. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Stepping in now, Herschel Imro. Pitch out, nothing doing. The 1-0.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
And he's back standing. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. Now a throw over, and he's back easily. Nobody out, runner on first. Chopped to third, tough to get to. He's right there, one there, on to first, and they turn the double play. Settling in now, Jason Bass. No one aboard for him, and two gone here in the first. Here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Gustavo Francisco.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
1 ball, no strikes to count. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Manuel Rosales, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Here's the pitch. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Pops this one up. Macias into shallow left. He gets there, and that's the second out. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Carlton Abraham. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
The 1-1 home.
That's in. Ball 2.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
Fouled away. Now the payoff pitch home is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Digging in, Sergio Montoya. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. Stepping in, Carmen Macias. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the belt, the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's there and records the first out. So stepping in, Brandon Nimmo. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. He's set. Here it comes. Nimmo bats left but throws right and stands in at 6'3". He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball.
Outside, that's a ball.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2.
Great job on those last two pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. At the plate now, Dwight Santiago, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike one. Swings through it for strike number two.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
That misses 1-2. Strike three called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this. So digging in now, Rob Anthony, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Ready with another 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that'll drop into no man's land out there for a base hit. And he is in there with their first run, and it's cut to 3-1 now. So now to the plate, Robert Ikeda, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike two call.
Make a good pitch right here and get your offense back in the dugout after only giving up 1 run.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. The 0-2 once more.
Nope, that's the ball.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Comes set. Now the pitch. Skied down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. And a swing and a miss here. So it took him 31 pitches, but the side is finally retired. Top of the third set to get underway. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Peter McDermott. First offering on its way.
0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball in.
And that one misses badly. It's ball two. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
And he lays off there. Ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3. First pitch on its way. Pitch outside the throw. And a wide throw here as it skips into center field. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Called strike two, and now it's full 3-2. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. Ready to take his hacks again, Gustavo Gonzalez, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. A ball and no strikes. Line drive, base hit to right. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third, and it's a 4-1 game. To the plate now, William Ramirez. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. So striding in, Clinton Vetter. He drew a walk his first time up. From the stretch.
0-1.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run, and he makes the catch in the corner. Ready now, Kevin Santos. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Leading off the inning, Corey Lovett, and they'll need him to get something going here. Here's the first pitch to him.
Look out, 1-1.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And it's 1-2.
Count.
Looped under that one with that swing, which tells me he was probably anticipating it being a sinker.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Herschel Imro, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. Runner back safely. In now, Jason Batts, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Throw over to the bag, and a dive, but he's back in. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Batts, a native of New Jersey, the Garden State as it's known. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Now to the plate, Sergio Montoya. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel, because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Drilled right back up the middle. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And a good effort here, but he's well safe at first, and there are 2 on and 2 out now. Into the box, Carmen Macias, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
The 2-1 home.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. Has a look, now the pitch. Brandon Nimmo will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Count is 1-2 now. Here comes the 1-2. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. Into the box now, Dwight Santiago, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And here's a ball out towards straightaway center field. Abraham is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. Cody Reed answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. At the plate, Gustavo Francisco. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Fastball called for strike 2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Manuel Rosales. He flew out in his last at-bat. Shot toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. At the plate, Carlton Abraham. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Digging in once again, Peter McDermott. He's set and the pitch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Obviously the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Now the 1-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
To first, reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Rob Anthony.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
That evens it up 1-1. Now the pitch. Skied into very shallow right. McDermott is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Cody Reed. First pitch coming. Here it is. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Have to find a way to take a deep breath right here and regroup. I know the umpire missed one, but you can't allow the next couple of pitches to be dictated by one bad call. Find a way.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Into the box, Corey Lovett. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard hit ball to second, scooped up. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Guy Adair. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. 2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning. Digging in and looking for more, Gustavo Gonzalez. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Ready once again, William Ramirez. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and 1 strike. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. First offering on its way. Clinton Vetter is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2-2 to the Cardinals catcher. Just hung in there on that one. The 2-2 one more time. Line hard, but foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Henry Batista is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Leading off the inning, Herschel Imro, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Here comes the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1.
Nope.
And there's ball one.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Abraham has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. In now for the Reds, Jason Batts. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. Now it's 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Center fielder coming on. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Digging in, Sergio Montoya. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
1-1 the count. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. So now to the plate, Carmen Macias. That's lifted the other way out to left. Rosales will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Now at the plate, Kevin Santos. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High and deep to right center. Center fielder on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Johnny Encarnacion will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Hit down the third baseline. Fielded cleanly. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Manuel Rosales. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. Here it comes. Hits this one hard the other way. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Josh Ibarra enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth. So here's Brandon Nimmo. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Boy, in a mid-80s fastball that time, but it's a called strike, 1-1. Here's the pitch.
Ball back outside.
Got a piece. It's 2-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Now here it comes. Dwight Santiago comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Line to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single. At the plate now, Rob Anthony as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Now the 2-0. 2 runs, 8 hits, 1 error on the ledger for Cincinnati so far. 3 balls and a strike to the shortstop of the Reds.
That's a close pitch right there, but I think he's just nibbling a little bit too much. Out of the pen sometimes, you just have to come in and go right after guys.
Fouled off. Hit in the air to center field. Abraham is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Jeff MacArthur will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Damian Mays is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. All set for the start of the inning, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Carlton Abraham. First pitch of the at-bat. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Two balls and no strikes to the Cardinals center fielder.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
The count now at 2-1. And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Here's another 2-2. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Center fielder going back. Out of here. Into the visitors' bullpen. In now, Peter McDermott. And he takes ball 1. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And it's fouled away. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Guy Adair. Here's the first pitch to him. Slider finds the zone for a strike. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
3-1. The 3-1.
Hey. 3-2.
And he pops it up. And that's in there. Base hit. Stepping in now, Gustavo Gonzalez takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. Into the box now, William Ramirez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Two balls and no strikes.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
3-1 the count now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. First and second now, 1 man out. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Striding in, Clinton Vetter. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Here now the 2-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will wind up being a foul ball. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Kevin Rodriguez will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Alex Aparicio is into the ballgame as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. First delivery to him on the way. Corey Lovett is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Red center fielder in front with a 2-0 count.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
3-0 to him now. The pitch. 3-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th. Digging in, Herschel Imro. First offering on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Has a look, now the pitch. Jason Batts stands in as he looks at a called strike. The 0-1 pitch. There he goes. Strike called. Now the throw down. The throw is low, and he can't make the pick. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Now batting, Sergio Montoya. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Count 1-0.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting a front foot down. No one's getting a barrel to the baseball.
Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
Well, the tying run looms on deck, so keeping this guy off the base is essential. In danger of walking him right here, though.
The next 3-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Matt Bowman has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th and stepping up as the shortstop, Kevin Santos. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball just inside. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Fouled away. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Giving chase is Nimmo. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit. Into the box, Alex Aparicio popped him up. Anthony backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Manuel Rosales. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First pitch coming, here it is. Pulled toward right center field. Lovett is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Now at the plate, Carlton Abraham. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Just keeping him close. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. The 2-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
And he fouls this one off. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Throw over to first. Back in standing. Payoff pitch one more time. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Peter McDermott is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Here it comes on 0-2. Hit out towards second. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Derek Dubois will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Carmen Macias. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And a high strike there. It's 1-1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
1-2 now. Pitch on the way. Splitter. 2-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least 1 across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
2-0 now. Now the pitch. Taken, but called a strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Popped him up. Gonzalez over to his right. 2 gone. Coming to the plate now, Dwight Santiago. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. First pitch of the at-bat. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. In there, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a reach and a little cue shot pop-up to the right side. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Danny Kurowski will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Salvador Perez will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. First pitch on its way. Guy Adair stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
2-0 now. 2-1 after the foul ball there. And now a pitch on the way. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Gustavo Gonzalez is on deck. Into the corner and slicing foul. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th. In now, Gustavo Gonzalez. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Strike taken, good bender on the outside there. And he falls behind 0-2. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Working for the punch out and the offering.
This is the kind of pitching that's frustrating for me to watch. He had him down 0-2, then he started getting cute, and now the count is full at 3-2. It happens, but I'd rather see him attack the hitter and force contact if you can't get him to chase after a pitch or two.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. The next to bat for St. Louis, William Ramirez. Here comes the first pitch. Now the double steal is on here. The 0-1 on its way. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Lehman, a 25-year-old. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2021 MLB draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
And he'll just waste one there, 1-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. Digging in now, Kevin Santos. First delivery to him on the way. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. Popped up. On to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends the inning. Charlie Van Dyke is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th. Striding in to start the 9th, Rob Anthony, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
And that's too high, ball 2.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. Just a tick behind for a strike. Van Dyke, 28 years old. He's a 9-year major league vet. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Fouled off. Ready with another 2-2. Now a ball hit hard toward first. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at 2nd and 3rd to start the inning. To the plate now, Corey Lovett. As he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield. Gonzalez waits on it. 1 down. Standing in as the potential tying run, Herschel Imro, but a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. First pitch on its way. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Lays off, and it's 3-0.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Boy, look at that thing dart. It's full now, 3-2. And it's fouled away. And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains 2nd and 3rd, but with 2 away now. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Jason Batts is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
No problem with that take right there. First pitch from a reliever, got to calibrate that velocity.
1-1 the count now. Oh, and he got a pitch to handle as this ball is hit high in the air and deep. And folks, this ball game is tied. Juan Herman takes the ball, needing to get the final out of the ninth to send this one to extra innings. Standing in now, Sergio Montoya, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. This is pulled into right. McDermott is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Matt Strahm takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. Ready for another chance, Alex Aparicio. Here's the first pitch to him.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the ninth, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is, the game is tied, and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Now the pitch. Manuel Rosales comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Line drive to left. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out. So coming to the plate, Carlton Abraham. First offering on its way.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
The windup and the 1-0.
Ball in.
2-1 the count. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
Here's the first pitch, and a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Oh, and here's a slider that's ruled a ball. 3-0 now.
Well, When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now. Here's the first pitch. Guy Adair is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Ready for the bottom of the 10th here, and set to go as the third baseman, Carmen Macias. First pitch on its way. And that's by him. It's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
When a hitter is showing he's unable to resist those inside pitches, you just might as well keep going in there and hope he keeps chasing. Those weren't strikes, but he wanted to hit them anyway.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Brandon Nimmo. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Big curveball right down the middle for strike number 2.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. And that misses inside 1-0. Vic, the former Ranger, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Frank McRae takes the mound to start the 11th inning. 11th inning set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran third baseman Gustavo Gonzalez. First pitch coming, here it is. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. The 2-0 on the way. Hit sharply on the ground. And that'll get through into center. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base now to lead off the inning. In now, William Ramirez, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
Great job of running that fastball in on his hands right there with 2 strikes. Even though the batter's able to foul that one off, he's set up for almost anything in this pitcher's arsenal.
And he strikes out again. And that's the 5th time he's punched out today. This has certainly not been his game. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Nimmo will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Striding in once again, Kevin Santos. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone. At the plate, Alex Aparicio, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. And this is knocked down on the mound. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Elliott Gale takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th. Now in the box, Rob Anthony. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit out towards second. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out. And up steps Salvador Perez. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Here's a swing and a miss at the off-speed pitch. It's a full count now, 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
So it was a strikeout swinging. Salvador Perez becomes out number 2 this inning. Corey Lovett is at the plate now, and he takes a called strike. And he drops a changeup right down Broadway for a called strike.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. On to the 12th frame in this one, and set to go is the switch-hitting outfielder, Manuel Rosales. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. 3-1 to the Cardinals left fielder. Carlton Abraham will be next. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Long run for the center fielder, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. At the plate, Carlton Abraham. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. 1 out, nobody on. A swing and a high drive to right center field. A ball that's carrying. And this will kick off the base of the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay, and he'll make it to third base safely with only 1 out as the go-ahead run. So now to the plate, Peter McDermott. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. Catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. He's safe at the plate. And deep into extra innings, they have taken the lead. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Guy Adair. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
No.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
3-1 the count now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. Gavin McDonough enters from the pen now as they've saved their closer until this deep into extra innings. At the plate now, Gustavo Gonzalez can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches. Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. Bottom of the 12th inning now, and next it'll be the outfielder, Herschel Imro. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Another try at 2-2. A bouncer up the middle. Reined in. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Standing in, Jason Batts. First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. So now the Reds' cleanup hitter, Sergio Montoya. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is line to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. Didn't waste any time like the first pitch he saw to keep the inning going. Into the box now, Carmen Macias, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
From the belt, the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
And that's in there. Base hit. Nick McClure will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Standing in now, Brandon Nimmo, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumbs. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Nimmo with an even count of 2-2 now. The Reds down to their last strike. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Going back is the right fielder. Ball game.
When you get to extra innings, you're looking to piece together a rally or scratch any runs you can across the plate. But he says, hey, to heck with that. I'm going to do it with one swing of the bat. So a walk-off home run ends this thing in extras. That was fun.
The lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Yeah, he certainly was a big part of this victory. Picked up 4 RBIs in the game, so it's safe to say that he came through when they needed him to.
A 1-run finish, an 8-7 game tonight. The Reds used a 3-run ninth to help propel them to the win. Gavin McDonough claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 8 runs on 13 hits. 1 error, they left 8 runners on base. For St. Louis, 7 runs on 14 hits.